This continues to be an interesting experiment in spending silence or adding silence to my morning routine. Today it was in this beautiful spot. It's one of my favorite spots. And I set my phone timer, had it sitting in a little drink cup holder that's anchored in the ground right next to me. I took some deep breaths at the start of the silence, and not very far into it, I was feeling that pressure that you get around your nose and eyes when you're about to cry. And I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know why I'm about to cry. And then the tears started coming. I listened to the voice of Kyle Cease, whose videos I watch several times a week. He produces a lot of content that you can find out on YouTube, but I also subscribe to his program that's called Evolving Out Loud. He would say, lean into the tears. Don't try to figure it out. And if you feel something come up, if it's a beautiful thing, if it's a hurtful thing, just to acknowledge it, give light to it, recognize that it's there. Sometimes I'll pray over the thing, whatever it is that's come up, and then it can be free. I tried practicing that today. Not sure I can say I was completely successful or not, because I still don't exactly know what the tears were about. If you've watched some of the videos previous in this series, you might be guessing what some of them are about, but I still am guessing. One of the things I did hear just come across my heart was my name. And that was kind of curious to me. And it wasn't like I heard a voice booming my name or anything like that, but it did take me to the importance of using someone's name in conversation. When you're sending an email, to start your email with the person's name, maybe use a nickname if you know the person well. That is such a beautiful thing. I teach a little segment about that in one of my programs, the one I teach about lessons we can learn from working with animals and how you can translate those lessons into the business world. I watch it with my animals, with my pony, with my llamas. You might look at a herd of llamas and think that they wouldn't know their names individually, but they do. They each know their name and they respond. Their ears will go, at least one ear will go forward when they hear you use their name, and they're especially responsive when the person that they're most connected with uses their name. Or I'll say, the person who loves them. They love to hear their name. So I was wondering that. I've kind of been wondering that just now as I'm recording this video. Was that God saying my name? Was that, collective voices of the many people I'm connected with saying my name? Maybe just recognizing that I'm practicing silence or going through this experiment? I don't know. It also made me think back of a time when I worked for a person during my career, earlier part of my career. 9 years, I don't think he ever spoke my name to me. Occasionally he would mention my name, but he usually got me mixed up with one of my female colleagues. He would interchange our names. 9 years is a long time to work for someone who doesn't use your name. I used to think that, doesn't matter. But I think it really did bother me. Like in hindsight, I think it did at least affected our level of connection. Makes me wonder how much more work we could have produced if we were better connected. And we created a lot of really great things, our team did. So it wasn't wasted time, but I'm just thinking now, I wonder how much more effective if my name had been involved in the mix. Feels kind of selfish saying that, but I don't know that it should be. Okay, apparently I'm going to cry some more. So I'm going to sit out here and enjoy this beautiful space and do that. And I'll see you tomorrow for the day 19 video reflection. I appreciate you. Take care.